Banks are very pro-competition. We compete for customers every day, both for personal current accounts and for business customers. Competition in the industry has been increasing. We've got 14 new banks that have set up just in the last couple of years. We've got another new 20 banks that are applying for licenses at the moment. And the industry 2 years ago set up a switching service, making it easier for customers to switch from one account to another. So things are definitely moving in the right direction. These proposals are clearly aimed at making it better for customers. They present some challenges to the industry, but we'll look at them, consider them and work with the authorities on taking them forward. Well, the report decided that breaking up the banks wouldn't help competition and help customers. There are actually lots of banks already setting up. There are 14 new banks that have already entered the marketplace. There's another 20 new banks applying for licenses. So there's a lot more players out there. It's become a lot easier for customers to switch from one account to another account. There's more transparency about the charges. The banks will send you a letter every year explaining to you the charges on your current account, what you're paying for it. But could more be done? Well, clearly they could. This report recommends various proposals to make it easier for customers to switch, to make it more clear what the charges are for, how much they're paying for their account. And these proposals are challenging for the industry, but we're pro-competition. We'll look at them and we'll work with the authorities on how to take it forward. The most important thing for London as an international financial centre in terms of the EU is that we have full access to the single market and that the UK is influential in writing the rules of the single market. A lot of the international banks based here in the UK, because they can operate freely across the EU, they can do all the business there, bring it back to London. It's the biggest export industry of the UK by far, and it's losing that access to the single market that is would be the really worrying thing for the industry. We're waiting at the moment for the Prime Minister to complete his negotiations with other European leaders about the reform of the UK's relationship with the EU. When he's come back with that, we'll look at it and form our position based on what those agreements are.